What do you think?
Is she a nun?
No.
Oh, okay. She's not a nun.
Like
Is that why her head's not shaved?
Yeah. That's why I was like, she's a nun.
That's what I
I don't
noticed.
know why she could lead the lay people there. Why? She's one of the lama. She one of the tuku. Remember last week we talked about tuku?
Okay.
One of the male, her past, according to traditions, her past was a male, and now she's female. In Buddhism, it's normal. Does that make sense?
So she's a lama.
Yeah, she's lama. She's a teacher. She recognized when she was young.
And lamas don't have to shave their heads.
No, that's different. In the West, yes, I could eat, but you follow, let's say, Dalai Lama tradition, you have to be monks and nuns.
Okay.
But for other tradition, like the Kamapa, Ninma, so forth, you don't
She
need.
could tell when she was young.
She recognized when she was young as a tuku. Yes.
You said that her master was Padmasambha.
What's that?
Padmasambh.
Oh, the Rigata. That's the Gata, the verses of the enlightened nuns. Before they passed away, they wrote down our verses to let people know that they overcome all kind of emotion. That's why they become an enlightened nun.
So this is a document?
Yeah, you can say document.
It's the verses of the elder nuns that you posted on there.
Understand that?
Yes, I'm
There you
getting
go.
that.
Okay. So you see that now, right?
Okay.
Okay, so, and let's see, let's, Ashley, will you have here the last one?
Well, I did number 7. I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, you're doing number 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Basically, all I had to add to what she said, just that when the Buddha was like saying that women could become arhats and everything, it was in a time where like women were supposed to obey what their husband said, and their main purpose was kind of just to produce children. So it was kind of a radical statement. He said that women are capable of becoming arhats if women follow the path of renunciation. They can become completely enlightened, just as men can. And yeah, that's pretty much all.
Yeah, so what do you think?
I think he made a big difference.
Don't you see, not talking about 2,500 years ago, talking about 200 years ago, there's no way, right?
Yeah.
Right.
In the East and the West, same. That's right. So it's not easy for you. That's why at first he's really hesitant to accept them to the Sangha. That's one of the main reasons. Right. Okay. So you have anything to say for the last one, number 9?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Can try to summarize them with
Okay.
if you can remember.
The women in the Vajrayana tradition. You know, what I got out of that was like women and men in this tradition. Well, let me put it this way: women were a vital part of that tradition in early times. A lot of it, you know, like this woman who you just spoke of. Her name was Tashoka. Yeah, this one right here. Ishi.
Okay. So
She was a princess, and let me see. She was a princess. Now this one here. There's 2 women I want to talk about. Okay.
That's okay. Get them.
Okay, 2 women. One was a princess. Her name was Mandareva.
Okay.
She was a princess, and she had a lot of wealth, and she gave up her wealth to become to get her enlightenment. And the other woman to show Yi Yao. She was the consort to one of the gurus, teachers, Grand Master teacher, and she wanted to. Once she received her enlightenment, she chose to come back as a female so she could show other females that you don't have to be a male to reach enlightenment. And so there was also like Tara. Yes, she was a Buddha goddess. And so women in this tradition played a very vital role in the teachings. There were good teachers, great teachers, even in early times. So, you know, there was a few of the exceptions. There were other women too.
So you see that, again, because of the notion of reincarnation, right? And plus the notion that you can be male or female in any lifetime. So the difference in gender is not much significant, especially in the higher or advanced traditions. So whichever form of life you have, you can practice. Okay, so before we end today, we have only 1-2 minutes to go. Let me show you this clip. There's this nun. She talked about Buddhist nun in Asia and in the West.
Well, we estimate that there are about 160,000 Buddhist nuns in the world today. Almost all of them are living in countries in Asia. This number might double also, because when I went to China, they said, oh, but we have that many Buddhist nuns in China alone. Your figures are not adequate. So we may have to revise our estimates of the number of Buddhist nuns upward when we get more data. But we can see that there are not nearly those numbers in Western countries. We probably have hundreds of Buddhist nuns in North America, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand, but I don't think we have many over 1,000. We first of all need to document the numbers. And why? Well, because there's very little support for Buddhist nuns in the West. Conditions have improved a little bit since I first became a nun in 1977. Now we see that Buddhist nuns are much more visible internationally. Look at Pema Chodron. She's one of the leading Buddhist teachers internationally. She's highly respected. She's been on Oprah. She's been in Newsweek magazine. People can order her tapes online or through different Buddhist distributors like Snowline Publications in Shambhala, for example. And this was not the case when I first became a nun. So I think that many more women have become inspired. At least they've seen ordination as a possibility.
Okay, before I end this one of the important aspects of ordination, like she mentioned, even not only the monks, but not only the nun, but the monk too. In 2000, I went to Bloomington to attend Dalai Lama teaching, and I met several American Buddhist monks who follow the Tibetan traditions. They come to the temple on the weekend, and they wear the suit on the weekday to work, so that they can pay for apartment for the work, because no one support them. And that second group I seen. The first group I seen, they so surprised me when they was in California. I went to Santa Cruz. You know Santa Cruz, California. There's one big event center over there, and I met them. I went to the temple, and I'm so surprised. They shave their head, but they wear the suit. And I asked them, yeah, they are monks now, but they stay in the apartment because no one support them financially, so they so choice. So the reason why to be monks now in this country without the Buddhist support financially is not easy. That's why this tend more to follow the inside meditation than the devout.
Because without the devotion, we don't have the relationship between the Sangha and the lay people.
Yeah.
Because
There's
they're
no
not,
support.
without that, then they have to charge money at these at the, you know, the
Membership fee.
Vipassana, they have to charge money because there's not that relationship between the Sangha and the lay people where the lay people are supporting financially and the Sangha can just focus on that only.
Yeah, you can see this somehow it's shifting, right, from devotion to the secular life or even to commercial life too. I don't want to say that much, but that's reality, right? So, okay. Of course, even me too. I survive up to now because my Vietnamese Buddhist communities, they support me financially. Otherwise, I would not stay in that place, in the wood. And most of the time, I get this support not only in this area, but also the other state too, financially. It's not easy. The reason I used to tell my followers, my young monks, you need to go to school to study, to get the Lama and to teach, so that at least if no one supports you, you can support yourself.
Because you're still, you're still teaching, you're still doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Otherwise, it's not easy. Okay, so tomorrow will be the last session we have, and next Monday, be ready for your presentation. How many from here? Presentation?
That was Wednesday. Monday or Wednesday?
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Let's say Dalai Lama tradition, you have to be monks and nuns.
Okay.
But for other tradition, like the Kamapa, Ninma, so forth, you don't
She
need.
could tell when she was young.
She recognized.
Till enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Through the accumulation of merit and wisdom, may I awaken.
I had to get used to being a
What do you think?
She a nun? No.
She's not a
Sounds
nun.
like she's-
Is that why her head's not shaved?
Yeah. That's why I was like, she's here, man.
That's what I
I
noticed.
don't know why she could leave the lay people there. Why? She's one of the Lama. She one of. You make sense?
So she's a lama.
Yeah, she's Lama. She's teacher. She recognized when she was young.
And lamas don't have to shave their heads.
No, that's different. In the West, yes, I could eat, but you follow the tuku. Remember last
The
week
tuku.
we talked about tuku?
Okay.
One of the male, her past, according to traditions, her past was a male, and now she's female. In Buddhism, it's normal.